But right now, it's time for the Chump Line.
Name two governors with fire issues. Baker with his hair, Cuomo with his pants.
I would say Parker has an issue with his pants being on fire as well. By the way, we have a text from 207. There are many teachers who've been happy to be teaching kids 5 days a week, full-time in person since August. Not all of us are moonbats. I wanted to make that clear, and I hope I did, that not all teachers want to continue these lockdowns for the rest of their lives until they retire with a full 80% pension. But too many of their union leaders do.
Hi, Howie. Governor Patrick calling. Wow, you seem to have left out an important choice in your poll question today. You know, kicking a dog into the cold backyard with your Dremel toe. Ted Cruz wouldn't even stoop to that level. You dog kicker. We're going to be fine.
Mr. Gooner, as I said earlier in the day, never objected to me leaving him behind when I went to sunnier climes. He was just happy to be getting his daily ration of chicken.
Copy.
The Chump Line is brought to you by Matthews Brothers, America's oldest window manufacturer. This week celebrating all our past presidents. Whether they served 32 days or 4,422, each one left their mark on this country. Even if it was just the rollout of the vaccine for COVID-19, as Joe Biden said today. Granted, not all of the marks were bullseyes, but at least they're all part of our history, at least for now. God bless America.
The House impeachment managers have announced they're calling Snowflake as their first witness.
I wouldn't put it past them.
There are no vaccines from Gov Charlie because his octopus's portal doesn't work.
Do we have a good audience or what, Taylor, coming up with stuff like that? Again,
Octopus's Garden, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that was very good.
The octopus. And again, if you haven't seen the octopus, I guess the octopus is gone from the website now, but you can go to HowieCarrshow.com and we have a screen save of the octopus. And it's not just an octopus, it's an octopus and a question mark. As what the hell is going on here in this state?
Why wouldn't Joe Biden speak in a virtual meeting? He's a virtual president.
I love that he apologized to basically to NATO for Donald Trump asking them to pay the balance that they owed the North American Treaty Organization. He apologized. How soon until he apologizes directly to the Iranians? Not long, I don't think. The Iranians are already demanding, or the Iranians are, Joe Biden only wants a conditional surrender to the mullahs. They're going to insist on U.S. unconditional surrender. And you know what? They're going to get it.
Governor Parker calling. It is very disappointing to be criticized by B-rated radio talk show hosts regarding unexpected website difficulties.
Yeah, remember, I am a B-rated talk show host. And I started my pile today. I had it in my bag, but now I'm putting all the stories aside. I have a special pile on my desk for unexpected. I think I'll have a column ready to go within a month. And I'll have at least 10 references to unexpected difficulties confronting Joe Biden, usually in the economy. I'm going to guess the next one will be gas prices have unexpectedly risen in recent weeks.
Hey, Governor Cuomo, it's easy to go from the highest infection rate to the lowest infection rate when everybody dies.
Boy, that is so true. You know, the New York Times is still trying to keep the rates higher than they really are. to keep the hysteria ginned up. There's a whole column about it today in the New York Post. The paper rarely reports unqualified, hopeful news about taming the virus, wherever, in the Bronx, Europe, or Africa. When it does, the good news is shaded with warnings about mutant strains, rare instances of people who fall ill after being inoculated, or the supposed resistance of millions to getting the shots. The story on February 16th about severe inflammatory damage the virus may cause in young people accurately termed the condition rare. Near non-existent is more like it. The cases have been reported in less than 0.001 of 1%. Yet the story ran on page 1 and was under the trumpeted headline, COVID-linked syndrome in children is growing and cases are more severe. And again, it represents 0.001 of 1% of the cases. And it was on the front page of the New York Times because they want to keep the country locked down.
The light will go out in the U.S. if the green nuts get their way.
What song was that he was working off of, Taylor?
When the Lights Go Down in the City by the Eagles.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. I should know that, I guess. I think a better Eagles song would be On the Border right now, wouldn't it?
Matt's telling me it was Journey, not the Eagles.
It would be pretty depressing. No, that's why I don't know it. That's why I don't know it if it's Journey. I never was a Journey fan.
No wonder Parker's hair is on fire. He's been proven to be a liar. Now this boar is looking at the door so he can join Plugs in his new hire.
As far gone as Plugs is, I don't think he's picking Charlie Parker off the waiver wire.
Hey, Howie, I'm up here in Boston freezing my butt off in another snowstorm. But somewhere in Florida, basking in the sunshine, is a tin whistle player and a tin gangster.
I left Franny Joyce a message today at his condo in Pompano Beach. I want to know, they're the new odd couple. John Zip Connolly, convicted hitman for the Bulgars, age 80, and Francis Xavier Joyce, tin whistle player in the Bulgars St. Patrick's Day Band, age 77. They're setting up light housekeeping together in Pompano Beach. It's a wonderful story.
Hey, Howie, I'm up here in Boston freezing my butt off in another snowstorm.
And for 1,000. Thank God we killed the oil pipeline and have all this green energy to sustain ourselves. What is something that will never be said in Texas, South?
No, it won't. Virtue signaling never produces positive results. That's the lesson of the Texas wind turbine freezing fiasco this week.
In my hand, I hold the last envelope. The Massachusetts vaccine site, Andrew Cuomo's approval ratings, and Howie Carr on a bicycle. Name 3 things that crash. Hey-o!
The thing is, I came back from my crash. Those other guys aren't coming back.
That was your last CHUMPLINE message. Thank you for calling Howie Carr, you chump.
That's it for the Chump Line today. The Chump Line is the recorded voicemail message service of the Howie Carr Show. You can call and leave a message anytime between the hours of 1 and 4 Eastern each weekday. The Chump Line number, if you'd like to leave such a message, 844-500-4242, 844-500-4242. Press 2 for the Chump Line. Leave your message. We may or may not play it at this time each weekday. If you want to hear more Chump Line messages and you didn't hear your message, or you just like to hear lots of Chump Line messages, you can tune in or go to our podcast, Chopped Chumps. We post it every evening around 7 o'clock. Those are the messages that didn't make it on the broadcast version of the Chump Line. The CHUMPLINE is brought to you every weekday by Matthews Brothers, America's oldest window manufacturer, this week celebrating all our past presidents. Whether they served 32 days or 4,422, each one left their mark on this country. Granted, not all the marks were bullseyes, but they're all part of our history, at least for now. God bless America.
There are no vaccines from Gov Charlie because his octopus's portal doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. February is recognized as American Heart Month, but talking about supporting heart health isn't enough. Nearly half of all U.S. adults have heart health concerns. Despite all the talk this week about cancer deaths, more people die of heart disease than die of cancer. More people die of heart disease than any other malady in the country. You have to keep yourself healthy. You keep weight off. You have to exercise. And one other thing that I do is to take my Super Beats Heart Chews daily. Just 2 Super Beats Heart Chews per day give you the cardiovascular support and promote the heart healthy energy you need every day. Super Beats Heart Chews combines non-GMO beets and clinically researched grapeseed extract shown to be 2 times as effective at supporting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone. In addition to a healthy diet and exercise, supplementing your efforts with Super Beats Heart Chews with your daily routine is an easy decision to make to support healthy blood pressure and heart health.
Sounds like you just grabbed yourself a Super Beat there.
I sure did. I'm going to have one as soon as we finish. You know what they said? Hey, eat it while you're doing it. So I'm going to do it. I'm taking the foil off it. It's like a piece of candy. I have one before I go out on that bike ride in the morning, and then I have one during the show or right before the show. Or I'm having one now. They're delicious, and they give me a little boost of energy to get through the show. They're really good, and I like them a lot. Are you out of them, Taylor, up there?
We're down to the last few in our last bag. So, yes, we're just about out.
Sorry, Taylor. We got plenty here in Florida.
Don't rub it in. Yeah, okay.
Just like we got plenty of sunshine. And now when you buy a bag of Super Beats Heart Chews, you can get a second one for 50% off plus free shipping when you make your purchase at superbeatsradio.com/Howie. That's superbeatsradio.com/Howie. It's great product. superbeatsradio.com/Howie. I'm Howie Carr.
You're tuned into the Howie Carr Radio Network.